Hello everyone, gshock here. Today we're gonna have a look at November 2021 new release Casio Gshock, and there's gonna be like 21 new models. Well, 20 of which new color, one of which new watch actually, kinda. But before I get to that, I'm gonna quickly point out there's also a square Oceanus coming out as well, just heads up. Very nice, full metal, but very expensive. Regardless, let's go back to our Gshock. The first one on the list is the most popular Gshock right now, metal Casio. In this case, GM2100R I21-78JR to represent Casio World Open 40th anniversary. This is also a signature piece, white band, same checker texture, silver bezel, white lettering, and most importantly, that blue face representing a golf ball. I'm not sure if that's textured or just color in a way that it look like a golf ball surface. Overall, I like the idea and I like to see more of this implementation on future GM2100. And while we're at it, this watch also have the player signature at the back, special packaging to goes along with it, and a marker. Second watch on the list, also at the same price point, also another Casio oak in metal. This is obviously to represent Christmas color scheme. Reference number GM2100CH-1AJF. It has gray bezel, gray lettering, black band. The most beautiful part of the watch is that red index and just a little bit of gold and green around the minute marker, but that red index with gold side buttons, that is just beautiful in my opinion. It also have a matching color scheme Gshock, which is odd. Normally they'll pair a Gshock with a baby G, in this case a Gshock with another smaller Gshock. Same color scheme, just different model. GMS2100, which will retails at 28,600 Japanese yen only, just slightly cheaper. The third watch on the list, guess what? Another Casio, but different color scheme. This is GA2100FR-3AJF and GA2100FR-5AJF. A few highlights that I'm going to point out. If you look at the digital display, it features a greenish negative display. Nice. Yellow and blue contrasting accents on the minute marker, and somehow they're highlighting the Sunday in yellow. I don't know why Sunday, but it is what it is. And you can see the same idea being applied on the brown colored one, where they highlights the Sunday in orange. The watch band and bezel in brown, I guess, represent the wood. Alright, this thing represent the color scheme better than the green one, I guess, but this is not the best one yet. The best one would be the GA2200 MFR-3AJF. This one really caught my eyes, and I'm guessing that's because, well, black and green, my favorite color. But the most important part is this guy. The subdial have this emerald light color scheme on it, and it is contrasted with a yellow background. That is just gorgeous in my opinion. It's just beautiful. And obviously there's also a brown color option as well with orange-ish subdial background on it. Not a big fan of this. I don't know why they pair it with purple though, but hey, it is what it is. If you are a big fan, go with it. This thing gonna cost you 18,700. The GA2100 will cost you 17,050 yen. Next watch on the list, believe it or not, another Casio oak, but not really, because this is actually a new model in comparison to the previous one. This one is the GAE2100, not a GA2100. The difference is that it didn't have side screws anymore. If you look close over here, no side screws. So this is like the DWE 5600 model where you could just swap the bezel. Wait. Anyway, where you could just swap the bezel just with your finger, or a special tool that they also provide in the box. And because of that, this watch will have a special interchangeable band, special bezel in olive green. I'm not sure why olive green, but it looks nice. Match really well with the black watch face, just in case you want to switch things up for winter season. Speaking of which, this is Grunge Winter Color Series, and the original white band will feature this dotted print. Final highlight which makes this series better, I guess, is the IC index on it. That is just beautiful. The rest is just the same like previous GA2100. And from the same series, there's also the GA2200 series as well at 19,800 Japanese yen. This watch also features an IC index plus, there you go, IC subdial hand indicator. The hand are now IC as well. That is just brilliant. I'd like to see more of this implementation on other G-Shock as well. The rest, the band and bezel is just the same, low density dotted print. And here's another one, GA900GC. You can see the same idea being applied. The index are all IC and the band and bezel are all in white. There's no interchangeable band for this one, however. The fourth one on the same series will be based on the DW5600. Since this is not an NADG, you're not going to be seeing any IC thing. Although they should have made the faceplate IC, but they didn't. But I'm totally fine, you know, just in case you like square or if you're low on the budget, maybe this will be the one for you. But speaking of low budget, remember there's another one, another square model, DW5600 REC-9JF. You better off get this one instead. Just personal recommendation because this is a true classic. This is a revival color series based on the first square yellow G-Shock released in 1987, guys. So this is actually more collectible. And don't forget, it is also the cheapest on the list right now. Out of all 21 models, you better off just get this yellow one and be done with it, right? But if you're looking for collectible, here's another one, GW9407KJ-3JR. This Earthwatch will represent bioluminescent shark, which I have no idea exists before. Apparently it is, and it is well represented with the watch. Let's see now. You have green lettering on the band, transparent carbon fiber insert band, brown color, also to represent the shark body skin. Neon, I'm not sure if this bezel could glow in the dark. It should glow in the dark, but if it isn't, totally fine. Neon green, transparent bezel, just like the fish, and most importantly, ion plating side buttons to green. This is the first time ever they've done this. Rose gold accents for the cylinder, for the sensor button, rose gold light button, rose gold ring. This is minute indicator if I'm not mistaken. Rose gold positive display also to represent the fish itself. And the sensor button is in gold color. The color scheme, the color combination in this is just gorgeous. I have a feeling this will be the most collectible Rangeman, new Rangeman at least, if you're into this Earthwatch. It's just beautiful. It's been a while since I've seen a properly made Rangeman, and this is it, guys. And speaking of another Earthwatch, here's another one, GA110WLP-7AJR, based on the basics GA110 model, not the metal one. And I like how they implement the zebra pattern. I like using the low density dotted print before. They actually fully print it on the watch. It's just nice with the Y faceplate, I would say, in there, also featuring the same pattern. And I like how they implement the zebra pattern as well. They didn't lazily made it, unlike on the DW6900 that was released a couple years back. And here's a matching baby G to goes along with it, but my eyes is on the G-Shock. It looks very good. The price only 20,900. It is limited edition. It also will come with a special packaging as well. Next model on the list will be here. We have Virtual Blue, which I already talked about last month, but apparently they just been released this month. So AWG M100 SVB-1AJF. So let's just brush through that. Going down here, here's another Casio. Oh, I guess it will be the last one on the list. Okay, here's the black bezel, black band options. What's nice about this is that it has red hands. That's really cool. And blue subdial hands. The face is in cream, almost beach sand color. I guess this is the beautiful out of all three, retailing at 14,850 yen. All three are the same price point. Here's a close-up at the cream color band and bezel one. Red lettering. This is a lot going on in my opinion, like the combination of blue and red in there is quite a lot. The cream bezel black band option, which a lot simpler I think, with that red index in there, it's just nice. Blue hands, simple black lettering, This is a lot simpler options, I think, much more fitting if you're into tricolor. So they really give us everything, right? Receive a marble pattern, if you like winter, if you like metal, if you like limited edition, if you like collaboration, if you like a vintage, you got everything. And if you're sporty, here's another one, GBD 200 series now in skeleton bezel. GBD 220SM-1A5JF, transparent smoke bezel with fluorescent orange casing underneath it, orange lettering, orange wing, and gray band matching with the gray light button, I guess. And here's another one in purple. I guess this is nicer. Smoke bezel, not fluorescent purple, but yeah, deep purple. Purple wing and black band, a lot simpler, and I think this will be much more popular than the orange one. Overall, it will look better in person, I'm sure, a lot better than this poster photo is representing. Speaking of which, same goes with the Mars color GSTB 400 as well, right? GSTB 400 MV-5AJF. Obviously, you have to buy it separately. There's a matching BUYEE GMS model in gold to represent Venus. This gshock one is supposedly to represent Mars, a planet filled with iron oxide. That's the rusty color look, though they could have made this in fully red out, and that would sell this watch even better. But hey, rose gold, that's totally fine. And I guess I already covered everything on the list, right? So if I were to pick my favorite out of all 21, the first one would be this, the basics GA2200. Second pick, perhaps the new, just because it is new. I'm not a fan of the color, but just because it is new, GAE 2100. The third pick would be, I would pick the Rangeman, but you know what, not a big fan anymore. I'm gonna go with the basics, the classic DW5600 yellow. Simple as that. Let me know what your preferences are. Comment down below. I'll add a purchase link down in the description box once they've been released. Yeah, let me know what's your favorite. I'd like to hear it. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, have a nice day.